how's it going? So today I am here to give you guys an April haul.
I don't know if that actually worked, but we're gonna keep it. So today is our April haul. I am showing you guys everything I got in the month of April. I got a whole lot more crap than I thought I did, but it is cool. So first up on this list is a book that I got when I went to Books A Million, and that book is An Ember in the Ash by Saba Tahir. I currently follow Saba on Instagram, and she is fantastic, awesome. She's an amazing person. I have seen this story everywhere. I have seen that forget if it's the third or the fourth book. For those of you who know, please let me know down below in the comments, but her most recent book is coming out in June, so I'm very excited to get started on this series, see what it is all about. So I actually just checked the back, and it says right, A Reaper at the Gates is the third book, which is the one that comes out in June, so it is the third book. So look at me, finding out for myself. This book is all about a girl named Let's go with Leia. Leia, who lives in the Martial Empire, and she has grown up to know that anybody who defies the Empire is met with death. So her entire family are rule-abiding citizens. They want nothing to do with breaking rules and the death, and sounds smart. Sounds very smart. However, this is YA, so we know that the good standing citizen does not stay the good standing citizen. So when Leia's brother gets arrested for treason, she has to make a choice, and she has to make a choice with a group of rebels who offer to rescue her brother if only she goes and spies within the military. This book sounds fascinating, and as I said, Saba is an amazing person, and I can't wait to get started on her series. The next book on this list is actually a book of poetry. I loved this author's first book. The book I am talking about is The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one by Amanda Lovelace. I love her poetry. Her first book, The Princess Saves Herself, in this one I connected with on a very deep level. She talks about a lot of issues that I personally have dealt with, and it was very nice and very emotional to see an author of not even just YA or novels, but a author of poetry put that out into the world and give me something to connect with. The next book on this list is a advanced reader copy, which I was lucky enough to get my hands on. It is not being sponsored or paid by anybody. I was just lucky enough to get my hands on it, and that is Bring Me Their Heart by Sarah Wolf. This sounds amazing, and even on the back it says for fans of Sarah Maas, which I don't. It's Sarah J. Maas. It's not Sarah Maas, it's Sarah J. Maas. Fans of Sarah J. Maas, Victoria Aveyard, and Saba Tahir will enjoy this story, which those three alone, while I'm not the biggest fan of Victoria Aveyard's work, I understand where they're going with this, and I am totally down for this story. So this story is all about a girl named Zira, who is a heartless, the immortal, unaging soldier of a witch. And she is bound to a witch called the Night Singer ever since she was saved from when her family was murdered. So Zira wants her freedom, however the Night Singer keeps her heart in a jar in the woods in which they hide. So Zira is attached to this witch called the Night Singer, which is an awesome name by the way. So she's attached to the Night Singer. She can't go anywhere because her heart is not in her body. So Zira actually gets this opportunity that she's been waiting for. The Night Singer offers her a chance to be free as long as she brings a heart of the prince in exchange for her own heart. However, there is one caveat to all of this. If Zira is caught infiltrating the palace, then it all is null and void, and the Night Singer will destroy her heart instead. As I said, this sounds amazing. Hopefully I will get to this soon because I can't wait to see about Zira and getting into this castle and all the unbelievable things that this story could have inside. I am not entirely sure if this is a standalone or if this is going to be a series, but very excited to read it and see what we end up with. The next book that I got in the month of April was actually the Outcrate book, and that is Ace of Shades by Amanda Foodie. This is the one with the exclusive cover, which this one is just darker. The original is red. So this book is all about a girl named Enna Salta, was raised as a very proper young lady. So she is in school, she is being proper, she is being formal, until one day her mother goes missing, and Enna has to drop out of school and her reputation and everything she has going for her in school to travel to the city of Sin, where no one gets to leave leave the city uncorrupted or changed in some way. Now this story sounds like it's got lots of mystery and lots of aspects that I can't wait to dive into. This book is going to be farther down on my TBR, but I've heard unbelievable things. I've heard people rave that it is an amazing story, so one day I hope to actually dive into this and thoroughly enjoy it. The next book that I got in the month of April is The Coldest Girl in Coldtown by Holly Black. This book I also went on a trip to Books A Million, and it's a floppy paperback. So this story is all about a girl named Tana who lives in a world where there are walled off cities called cold towns. Inside these cold towns are monsters and humans all mixed together, and once you enter a cold town you are not allowed to leave. You are stuck, which I guess is the whole point of a walled town, is you're walled in. So kind of makes sense. So there is one morning where Tana wakes up and she is surrounded by corpses. I don't know about you guys, but I would scream like a little child and probably pass out and then wake up, scream again, pass out. It would just be an endless cycle for like 2 days. So she's surrounded by corpses, and the only one who seems to miraculously survive all of this death is her ex-boyfriend. So this sounds fantastic. I want to read some of Holly Black's older work because I feel like it'll make me enjoy The Cruel Prince, which is her newest book, even more. Can't wait to dive in and see what The Coldest Girl in Coldtown has in store for me. The last book I got in the month of April, I got almost right away in April because it was part of a March order, but it came late. And that book is Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. Now I started this book, however I got distracted about 5 pages in, so it went back on the shelf for me to start other things. I do want to pick this up because this is another long series, just like Throne of Glass. You guys know I love my long series, and just like Throne of Glass, I want to go into this one blind. I feel like it really made me enjoy Throne of Glass a whole lot more, having no idea what I was getting myself into. So I want to have the same concept going into this. I've heard amazing things. So those are all the books that I got in the month of April. Guys, I am sorry there is so much song in this video. I'm just in the singing kind of mood. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As always, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next time.